Absolutely. Absolutely.
But yeah, so I was a chef, and I after I got sick and I was still in school, but I no longer wanted to do it. I no longer wanted to. I just was feeling like nauseous.
I remember at one point for myself, speaking for myself, they wanted to install a chip next to my heart because I had a problem once upon a time. Um, and when they did it, I was like, I'll just work out. They was like, no, 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 we just want to put this, we'll install it next to your heart. It'll count your heart rate and make sure that your heart rate is okay. And when it's not, it'll just start it for you. I was
Mm-hmm.
like, but that'll throw it off at some point. Like if the rhythm isn't correct, it'll
Like it's
just, yeah, it'll send it like
like a pacemaker.
something like a pacemaker, something smaller, but
Okay.
yeah, whatever. So I said I'll work out. They argued me down for weeks about me doing that.
Mm.
And I said, it's my body. I tell you what, give me 2 months. I think I told him a month or two. And I
Mm-hmm.
said, I'll get back into shape the way I should be because I was kind of eating crappy.
Okay.
Um, and I wasn't working out because I was trying to be so involved with music. And when you're doing music, like your diet is really shitty unless you're focusing on your diet as well because you're spending so much time in the studio and trying to make
So
music and do
my
all this other
son,
stuff.
that's what he's doing. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have a bad diet. I ended up working out straight every day. I would leave work, go to the gym, and work out, and be in there for 2 to 3 hours.
Okay. Damn. Why so long?
Because here's the thing about working out, and I'm gonna make my own statement and confession about that, or just speak clearly. Through working out, I found that there are a lot of things that I can get off my chest, a lot of anger,
Yeah.
a lot of frustration. And because of that, during that time, all of it started bubbling up and coming out during my workouts. So my
Mm.
workouts became more intense. And
Therapeutic.
the more intense my workouts became, it became therapeutic. And I
Yeah.
had to add more things onto it to keep
Yeah.
me going. Right. So in the process of me doing that, I found out that a lot of things that was bothering me started to just come out during my workouts.
Okay.
All right. So
Therapy. Okay.
yes, it became complete therapy. While I'm there, a guy was talking to me about my workout routine. He said, "Man, you do a lot of cardio things, and then you blast through this part of your workout where you get physical. You hit the punching bag, you do the speed bag, and everything." He
Mm-hmm.
said, "Do you have any training in that?" I was like, "Yeah, I used to do a little bit of boxing years and years ago." He said, "The way you're doing it," he said, "you have a workout routine that's similar to guys that are like military trained, or guys that are like proficient in combat. Like, do you feel like you need to hurt somebody?"
Mm.
And I didn't think about it. I was like, I don't think I need to hurt nobody, but I think about hurting people as the workout once I get into the physical combat of my
Yeah.
routine. So we had this long conversation, and he was just talking about sports and how the brain works and everything. He said some people work out to keep from fucking other people up.
True.
He said some people just come to the gym and they blow off steam on a workout, and it keeps them level so they don't hurt people.
Mm-hmm.
And I was laughing, and he was like, "Is it true?" I was like, "Yeah, yeah."
Mm.
The more we talked about, I was like, I'm just gonna be honest. Like, yeah, like me being in this gym is keeping other people alive.
Yeah. Facts. That's why I love kickboxing. I be looking forward to going to kickboxing sometimes.
Because you get to let it out. You get to let it out. And
Yes.
I ended up going back to the hospital. They did the test. They ran the test. They did all these not stupid. They did all these tests on me to see if they could trigger what was causing my heart to skip a beat, because I had an awkward heartbeat. Like it would stay on beat and then it would jump off and then it would
Yeah.
stop and they couldn't find it. Right. So after that month and a half, 2 months or whatever, it was back on track.
Okay.
It was back on track, and I stayed like that for about a year, I think, and I just kept going, and I was good. So like for now, I've been
You
pretty
good
good.
now still?
Yeah, but I just need to get back into working out because the thoughts of that old shit starting to come back when you're dealing
Yeah.
with people.
Yeah.
Like it's people out here, T, that are so oblivious to who they're talking to. Like they don't understand. Like some of us coming from a different type of pain than you do. Some of us come from different circumstances than you do. We deal with things a lot differently than other people do. And because of that, the gym is our peace and our sanctuary. The studio could be our sanctuary. And you got a lot of just a lot of morons out here that they might be smart, but they don't have common sense and street smarts. Like they don't know how to talk to people. So so working out is one of those things where you decompress and it becomes therapeutic. So I definitely have to get back to that.
I've been really